So here is the 63 T-Bird, and I'm going to try to do the brakes today, and I'm going to show you how far or how much it'll spin. This is prior to the brake job being done. So this is how much the brake shoes are grabbing and how they spin. So you can tell it doesn't spin very much. I've loosened up these nuts a little bit. That's why the wheel's a little bit wobbly. Okay, here's the other side. This is the driver's side. So you can see this spins a lot more. I could almost get a full revolution right there. The other side definitely grabs. So now I'm trying to take off the drum, and it's definitely stuck in there. So I need to use a hammer to get that thing off. So it's definitely grabbing. So you can see there's definitely some wear on this brake shoe, unevenly. See, a little bit. This is thicker than this. Okay. I don't know if you can tell, these are short. These are short brake shoes over here. And here's the brake dust that's found in the drum. You can see maybe there's some heat spots over here. That's the brake dust that's collected. And keep in mind, I literally just did this maybe 2-3 months ago and emptied the brake dust, and now there's another pile in there. You can see some heat marks over here. I don't see any substantial scoring, but I could be not realizing just how deep these scores are. They don't look terribly scored to me. I mean, I can feel it. There's not deep cuts into the lining. So now I'm going to measure the diameter of the inner wall of this drum, and it looks like it's 11 and an eighth, 11 and a 16th, 11 and a 16th approximately. And then over here, okay, the distance between the brake shoes is 11, almost 11, 10 and 1/16 less than 11 inches. So I don't know what you call that. It's 10 and 15/16. And this dimension here, from here to about, it's about 4 inches or 3, and just talking about the length of this adjuster bolt here, looks like it's about 4 and 7/8, 4 and 3/4, thereabouts. And the next thing I'll do is measure, take these shoes off and see if they mate to the drum here, whether or not it's a little bit too convex or too concave. It looks more evenly worn than I remembered last time. See over here, this is about, I don't know if you can see it. I can't measure and film at the same time, but it looks like the width up here is about 1/4 of an inch, and the width down here is about 1/4 of an inch. And on this side, you know, it looks pretty even to me. 1/4 inch, a little bit more than 1/4 of an inch. This is about 1/4 of an inch. You know, so it looks like the shoes have been wearing somewhat evenly over the period of the last 2 months. They haven't gotten more out of the same thickness. So let's continue and take these shoes off and fit them into the drum and see if there's the right arc. So the other thing I thought I'd check is the distance here between the inner wall of the bearing race and lip of the seal, where it would come in contact with the, I guess you'd call that the hub. I don't know, that metal thing over there. But it looks like it's about 3/8 of an inch. I mean, this is a hard thing to measure because I'm trying to get this angle right there, not this one over here, because it looks like this one's in a little bit more. This one, so from here to where this seal here would come in contact with the hub or spindle, whatever, it looks like it's about 3/8 of an inch. And I'm going to check the distance of the hub. There's like a metal inner race here. And if this is less than 3/8 of an inch, then we got a problem, I guess, with the thickness of that seal. So this one's also pretty hard to measure, but this one doesn't look like it's any more than 1/4 of an inch. So I think that could be the problem. It's really hard to measure, but I've got the wrong tape measure here. I couldn't find a better ruler. I'll go find a better ruler. So I got a better ruler now, and it looks like it's about 5/16. So hard to film and do this at the same time. Okay. So it looks like it's about, that little first section there is 3/16. Looks like it comes up to about 5/16 from this to that. 5/16 thereabouts. Let's look over here on the hub. Oh, crap. So actually the most difficult part of this project so far has been finding a ruler. So I'm going to use metric now, just as a way to compare. But it looks like it's about between here and here. It looks like the thickness is about 8 or so millimeters. Let's compare it with the hub, the wheel again. So the wheel looks like it's about looks like it's about 10 millimeters or more. So this thing is definitely there's more distance here than on that. So this thing needs to be shaved down, perhaps, because this is all rubber over here. So this probably needs to be shaved down 2 millimeters in order to be the same thickness as this guy right here. This is 8 millimeters, and this is about 1 centimeter. So this needs to come down about 2 millimeters. Let's try to do that and see if that solves the problem, the brake shuttering problem. So I remeasured this, and it's about 1 centimeter. And I compared it with this over here, and it is also about 1 centimeter. So I'm not going to shave off 2 millimeters. So here's all the parts, new parts installed. This is the new stuff that Carl sent me. And here's the self-adjusting mechanism. You can see it's pretty much lined up here in the center with the adjusting hole. But this little pivot arm doesn't seem to reach as far as it used to. It looks like it barely touches it actually, but it does actuate. If I pull on it pretty significantly, if I pull on it like this, it does actuate. So I'm not sure if that's right or not, but yeah. It's almost level, but not quite.